Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, doesn't care that Christine excluded her from her dream Utah wedding to David Woolley. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. The U.S. Sun can exclusively disclose that Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, is indifferent about being left out of her ex-sister wife's wedding. Although it happened in Moab, Utah, a few months ago, Christine and David Woolley's idyllic wedding was featured on a television show on January 7. Subscribe to the U.S. Sun newsletter. We will use your information in compliance with our privacy policy. Only Sister Wives star Janelle Brown, 54, was invited out of the 330 guests. Cody, 54, Robin, 45, and Meri, 52, were not. A source is now discussing Meri's feelings at being left out of the October 7 wedding. The U.S. Sun was informed by a source that Meri was not interested in going. She really couldn't give a damn. Since Christine went to Utah and left the family, they have been estranged and had a falling out. They were never close as sister wives or best friends, for that matter, the person went on. They are still in love with one another. After 25 years of marriage, Christine, 51, and Cody announced their separation in November 2021. She left Cody and her sister wives in Flagstaff, Arizona, to relocate to Utah a few months later. Meri and Janelle also declared their split from Cody in December 2022. Since April of last year, Meri is said to have relocated to her bed and breakfast in Parowan, Utah, which is just a few hours from Christine and David's $770,000 Lehigh house. According to a source who spoke to the U.S. Sun, Leon Brown's mother is happy with her life apart from the sister spouses, which is one of the reasons she isn't too upset about the wedding invitation. The thing about Meri is she is really happy with her life right now, according to a source. Aside from not having Cody in her life, she has found her peace. The source went on, there is absolutely nothing that she is lacking in her life. She is not resentful or hostile. Because she's doing so well, she doesn't give a damn about what the other wives, with whom she's not even close, are doing. Meri's most recent social media posts feature her other family members and acquaintances, with whom she seems to spend the majority of her time. TLC has been contacted for comment by the U.S. Sun. Meri was interviewed by TLC cameras when she was preparing Lizzie's Heritage Inn for Halloween because she wasn't present at the wedding. She then disclosed that, although she was unsure of the precise date, she was aware that Christine would soon get married. In front of cameras, she admitted, "I'm very pleased for Christine. I'm delighted she's found happiness and tranquility because I know she's been searching for these for a very long time." In a December Sister Wives special, Cody's first wife recently opened up about her love for Christine. She said, "At the time that she first was telling us about leaving, that's really how I felt. She has consistently stated, I didn't just want the man, so I felt really betrayed by her and that she was also leaving me. The sister wives are what I desire. I am aware of the type of relationship we have had in the past," she continued. "It has been enjoyable. It hasn't been particularly deep, but I've had a great time, and I miss that. For many years, I missed that with her." After the family split, Meri stayed close to Robin and Cody, with whom she recorded scenes in the last season of Sister Wives. After Meri listed her house in Arizona for rent, the father of 18 even assisted her in moving to Utah. Previously, the U.S. Sun was informed by a source that the LuLaRoe ambassador hasn't given up on her marriage to Cody. She may have separated from him, but she will never abandon him, the source clarified. She will bide her time until he returns. One of the main indicators that she isn't ready to move on, the insider continued, is that she has rarely gone on any dates. The insider asserted, she's really not putting in the effort, so she might not find love again. She's perfectly okay with being independent and just enjoying this time with her friends and focusing on her businesses. According to the source, Meri posted photos of herself with a variety of men, which led to dating speculations, but they are just friends. On January 14 at 10 p.m. ET, TLC will broadcast the second segment of Christine and David's the Brown family continues to heat up, and this time, it's Meri Brown who is making headlines after a major revelation about her relationship with Christine Brown. In a shocking twist, it's been reported that Meri doesn't care that she was left out of Christine's dreamy Utah wedding to David Woolley. But was this truly just another moment of sister wives family drama, or is there much more going on behind the scenes? Fans are on the edge of their seats as they try to make sense of what could be one of the most jaw-dropping snubs in the sister wives universe. Christine Brown's wedding to David Woolley in Utah was one of the most anticipated events of the year. After years of navigating her complicated relationship with Kody Brown, Christine finally found love again with David, and fans couldn't be happier for her. The couple's engagement was followed by months of speculation, and when the wedding date was announced, it was clear that this event would be a big moment for the Sister Wives fan base. The couple's wedding was reportedly a magical event, set against the stunning backdrop of Utah's picturesque landscapes, and it seemed like everything was coming together perfectly for Christine. However, despite all the excitement and celebration, one glaring absence raised eyebrows. Meri Brown, Christine's former sister wife, was nowhere to be found. Christine's wedding to David Woolley was the start of a brand new chapter for her, one that symbolized the fresh beginnings she had been searching for after her separation from Kody Brown. But the absence of Meri at such a significant moment in Christine's life didn't go unnoticed. Fans were immediately left wondering why Meri, who had been such a central figure in the family dynamic, wasn't included in the ceremony. What did it mean that Meri wasn't there to witness this life-changing event for Christine? In a surprising turn of events, Meri has publicly addressed the situation, and her reaction is far different from what fans might have expected. According to sources close to the family, Meri isn't bothered in the slightest by being excluded from the wedding. In fact, she reportedly said she doesn't care that she wasn't invited, and that she is perfectly fine with Christine's decision to celebrate her wedding day without her. Meri's response has sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives community, leaving fans and followers of the show to question what's really going on behind the scenes. Was Meri truly unaffected by the snub, or is there more to the story that hasn't been revealed? To understand why Meri might feel indifferent about Christine's wedding snub, it's important to look at the history of their relationship. For years, Meri and Christine have been close, often sharing emotional moments on Sister Wives. However, their bond has not always been without its challenges. Over the years, both Meri and Christine have faced personal struggles with Kody, the patriarch of the family. Meri, in particular, has been vocal about her dissatisfaction with her relationship with Kody, often feeling neglected and disconnected. Similarly, Christine's separation from Kody marked the end of her own journey in a plural marriage, leaving her to seek out new love and independence. As the years have gone on, there has been a noticeable shift in the dynamic between Meri and Christine. While they were once close, the tension between the two has become more evident, especially in the wake of Christine's decision to leave Kody. Meri's seemingly unaffected response to being excluded from Christine's wedding could be a reflection of the growing distance between them, or it could be a sign that she has fully moved on from her former sister-wife relationship. Attitude toward being left out of Christine's wedding is also a reflection of where she stands in her own personal journey. In recent years, Meri has been carving out a new life for herself outside of her marriage to Kody. After experiencing a public separation from Kody, Meri has embraced her individuality and worked on building her own career, including her successful business ventures. This newfound independence has led many to speculate that Meri may have reached a point where she is no longer invested in the drama of her past relationships. Meri has also made it clear that she is prioritizing her own happiness, and her decision to not let the exclusion from Christine's wedding affect her proves just that. Sources say that Meri is focused on her personal growth and is no longer emotionally tied to the complex dynamics of the sister wives' family. She's been moving forward, establishing her own identity apart from the show and her past relationships, and this shift in perspective may explain why she isn't losing sleep over the wedding snub. For Christine, her wedding to David Woolley is more than just a celebration of love. It's a symbolic break from the past. After years of feeling emotionally and physically distant from Cody, Christine's decision to marry David represents her final step in moving on from the complex polygamous life she once led. Christine's exclusion of Meri from her wedding could be a reflection of the fact that their relationship, along with the other marriages in the family, has evolved in a way that no longer includes Meri in the same capacity. While it may be heartbreaking for fans to see the once close relationships between the sister wives unravel, Christine's wedding serves as a reminder that each family member is forging their own path. The Brown family may never be the same, but each of the women is learning how to live independently and pursue happiness on their own terms. As for Meri, her future remains uncertain, but she seems determined to move forward without looking back. Whether or not she'll continue to appear on Sister Wives is unclear, especially as the dynamics within the family continue to shift. But one thing is for sure, Meri's journey is far from over. While Christine's wedding may have marked the end of an era for their relationship, it could also mark the beginning of a new chapter for Meri, one where she prioritizes her own dreams, goals, and happiness. In the ever-evolving world of Sister Wives, anything can happen. But for now, Meri is standing firm in her decision to not dwell on the past and instead focus on what lies ahead. Will her path diverge even further from her former sister wives? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Fox Gossip 24 channel and stay with us.